Simple's about to have a duel coming his way.
Hobbit is a master of this underpass. I've watched many a Gambit overpass, and he just likes to hang out. Look at his screen, or his face. He's staring intently at that swing. It's Simple that surprises him. And now, with blood drawn, they start their commit. Immediately equalizing into the site is Exile, and they have space. Contact for Simple, long range with the CZ, and it's a very threatening round. Only Exile, he'd on for an ace here. Have to clutch up a 1v2. It's certainly not out of the realms of possibility. Simple denies. Great shooting from him. And they are walking up on these toilets. It hasn't forced a rotate yet. Looks like Boomich is now considering it, especially now the mollies are landing. Electronic is burning down to 30. Forced to tuck in tight by Bank APC. Can they contest that plant? Looks like Simple can. Inter's not ready for that and completely unprotected. There's a lot of NaVi here. They're going to struggle here. Just into the meat grinder, one after the other. And Shiro, he has already delivered with their opener. But with 10 seconds left, I don't think he's got an opportunity to close. Just going to scarper with the AK.
Yeah, had a 50-50 decision to make there, Gambit. And Shiro, instead of putting pressure on Long, was covering off the flank. And the rest of his teammates made their way up through the bathrooms.
Well, we heard from the pre-match media, NaVi don't want to be the best in the region. They want to be the best in the world. And same sentiment for Gambit, talking about starting their own legacy, starting their own... Ooh. Think a little. Slither of Simple's been spotted by the AK of Shiro here, and 40-second mark, they start their advance. NaVi are well ahead of this. They're cognizant of the pushes, and Simple's already spotted out another. Dispatches of Inters peeking every time. Damn, Axel delivers and takes down the prize scalp. Electronic recedes. Boomich next contact, 25 for Nafany. Oh dear. Boomich does manage to convert, and just Axel triple peaked. No way back in for him, and he's in the right place. And that's the info. Perfecto calls for assistance. And Axel presents his bottom for the spanking. Boomich takes him down. Valiant attempt. It may not be done.
Perfecto's low here.
Yeah, it's a flash and go. Nafany is stalking the flank. If only he'd lived a little longer, could have had a chance. Oops. Very loud. Simple.
Very loud.
Simple needs to get his ears cleaned.
That's a great save right there. Nafany, he's going to be smiling here from here with that one. How does he walk away with an AWP?
So I heard from Simple that he broke his headset after that 2v5 clutch. He broke his headset yesterday, and he was using in-ears for the rest of that semi-final. Sandbags and that boost of electronic.
4 players here.
Yeah. And they haven't found a thing. Now the contact will be taken at the simultaneous time. Oh dear! It's down to Electronic, and he does step up in a very big way. Partnered with Simple, who can deny the plant. Inters isn't ready. And just like that, doesn't even bother to right-click. He's found the first. Simple's not expecting Hobbit here, though. And one heaven, Hobbit can win this. He spots the barrel. Simple caught, needs an adjustment, and he's not far off. It's Bit that pulls it across for NaVi.
Complete with friends, casual opponents, or YouTubers. The winner gets everything.
What the? You shot me!
All or nothing. Case battles are already on Skin Club.
They're walking contact toilets, though. We've seen this many times before.
It's the right stack from NaVi. They're ready for this, and Boomich and Perfecto will be behind them. Quick from Connector here as well.
But they come through the smoke, and they look lost, Chad. One by one, falling down. It's Bit this time with triple kill shutdown of that toilet walk. And I think he's been spotted out. Simple doesn't seem confident in that long presence, so Hobbit has a slight advantage, but being peeked by Simple is no fun. Shoulder, and his 10th is found.
Lots on the line here, not just returning to the top of Counter-Strike, but taking down Gambit. Okay, well, there's an AK. Could get more interesting here. Bit is still low. Boomich is playing retake. Oh, very passive from NaVi, giving a lot of liberties here to Gambit.
Yeah, that AK on short, his responsibility. Bit's taking him down already. Last two on that site. Smoke to play around, and Axel actually shutting down Perfecto. He's got 2. That's good damage. Inters unfortunately could not get away from that site. Too many players, too many options.
Not a single opening kill so far for Gambit in the first 8 rounds of play here. And that's real problems, real big issues. They need to change that, and need to change it now. Might see something a little bit more aggressive here. The hit's coming. The rotation from NaVi is far, far away. This is Gambit's best chance so far.
Yeah, for once, they haven't got that upper hand, whether it's numbers or the info. Here comes the push. Flight path, Inter's not even looking. Looks like good trades favor Gambit. 30 seconds for that bomb plant and smoke to be dropped as well from Axel. Might want to drop that heaven.
How much of NaVi really prepared for the default spread and maneuvers of this Gambit roster? Could see Electronic, he repositioned that to flash for these monster players so they could swing as the smoke was fading, but that timing was perfect for Gambit there. They pipped the gap, they punished that, and they found their first. Risky stuff here. Mollies are coming out now from Gambit.
They're
Trying
up.
pushes.
They are up. Ooh, nearly an opportunity. Simple was en route. Boomich catching NaVi just courtesy of that trace of fire, and now the man advantage. Can they hold on to it? Axel gets very lost. And yeah, Shiro, they heard it. Can he do damage? Great angle management. Electronic doesn't give him a thing. And the rest falls into place. NaVi, we know how important this round was in terms of Gambit stringing together a couple of consecutive, and they just bite right back.
I need to push Hobbit here.
Didn't even spot him, so.
Oof.
That's a nice headshot angle for Electronic. Can't quite tame the spray, and another AK for play.
Oh, they're pushing up through bathrooms right now. This is quick onto A. Pressure on Bit. He will be felt.
Oh my god, yeah. I think as soon as Simple pulled the trigger, they just started to run. Bit's gone. There's a chance here for Gambit. Can they convert 2 for 2 off of their opening picks? Perfecto's surely going to wait for the squad. Flashes coming in from Simple here. Smoke arrives just in time. They'd be grey screened if they push through, and that's it. That's the cancel.
Oh.
I mean, we know it's Simple and Bit. I'm sure Gambit do too. And then you have Inters immediately just screaming, I've killed Bit. The round at that point. Electronic starting to float back as the context found. Perfecto is blind, hanging out in the jail. That's a big start from Perfecto, and he just says no. Full caps lock, N-O. NaVi provides something, but 28 seconds, and I think Perfecto's done enough. They've got the bomb monster. They can stack the site. 4 players for NaVi, make it 3. Quick find from Hobbit. 2 towards that monster position. I don't know how Shiro's supposed to find a frag and a way in. Boom, it shuts him down. Perfecto for more. Simple spots the barrel of Hobbit, and there goes another. No time here, just no time. He'd love a plant. Simple's not going to let that happen, and he does go down 10 to 2, and it looks like the NaVi comms are going to be getting a little louder at this point. Quite a powerful set of lines he's developed with his own smoke there. They're slow to commit, and NaVi finds nothing onto Bit. It's Hobbit to open proceedings for Gambit, and this is going to be one to flip the script. The frags come one by one. Gambit for a 4th here.
Wait till we get to Gambit CT half. Hobbit and Inters will stay forward towards that monster position as opposed to dropping on back. They will defend so the rotation of their team can come over and set up a 180 crossfire for players coming out of short. The same thing can't be said here for NaVi. Feels to me like one of these two have changed their game plan in the later stages of this, and it's not Gambit. They've continued to do the same thing. The only difference maker is NaVi aren't finding these aggressive picks. And speaking of picks, Axel with the Molotov, Perfecto's down. This one's looking great for their 5th, but Simple.
He wants more.
Needs
Returns to the line. Booked completely. Simple did not have that toilet walk up, so they have found a gap in that aggressive AWP stance. He's committed to this. He could lose his life as well. Axel not going to be expecting contact here. He is! What a ridiculous crouch peek. Oh, okay, ready for that. Despite his team's advance through the toilets, now just Boomich and Electronic. Final round will give it all it's got. Axel's disgusting. Oh, lovely stuff. Axel's here, and so are Gambit. 10-5, we take those. Competitive half. NaVi, though, looking reborn in the grand finals. Oh, yoy, Electronic puts Hobbit on notice. A goosh on his jump for info, and he's handed out 2. Brain damage for Gambit.
I feel like Electronic just pre-fired that first shot. It looked like Hobbit jumped into it. That is insane. In limbo between the 2 bomb sites. We'll get back towards this A site, but the util is landing here, and he's low HP. He cannot miss a shot.
Yeah, he tries to quickly flick into 1 and deleted by Simple. Uncontested plant. And Simple, he just wants to finish this right here and now, just pushing through the smoke, and it's Inters to go down. Bit finding that. Poor old Shiro.
I don't even know if he'd be allowed to save here. Electronic did so much in this round, and
he's
not
come
sure
to
how
collect.
much exactly he knows he did. There he goes, finishes off with the final shot. And this Electronic is the one that I'm sure NaVi were looking for in a few of their other games. If he shows up like this with this type of aim, Jesus, God have mercy on Gambit here today. Oh, and I swear, that is ridiculous.
It's too quick.
That is insane.
Too quick.
Oof. Okay, well, if we use a couple of other bits of information to predict where this one might be going. Last time these two teams met, not that long ago, it was here within this same event. And the first half, their T half, they managed 10 rounds. This time only 5. So NaVi in with a real shot as we barrel through Monster.
Straight into Inters, and he's lost all of his vision. He'll be finished off by the Mac-10s, and both of them have connected. Even a third and fourth put in the feed very early into proceedings. This was an investment, a full one. Being forced in and have nothing to show for it. Gambit are getting steamrolled here.
In the past, the two sharpest tools in your shed, right? It was just simple electronic. They'd send them around, they'd give them the deagles, they'd give them the AKs, they'd hope they'd find openings and then play the mid rounds. Now, there's some clear ideas.
The smokes will be up. It's up to Axile. He has his pop flash. Take notes, kids. Nothing to report. 19 seconds. NaVi are coming. That's a great find. Bomb lose 15. NaFi now has to step up. One frag demanded of him, and Electronics having none of it. NaVi running down the clock. There's no way to knock him off that bomb. And they do their work so beautifully. Most teams, you're really going to be feeling hot under the collar at 15 seconds. NaVi just leisurely strolled into that site.
Now they hunt Simple. Ooh, real chance there onto Inters, down to 46. And I think that might be it for the Hunts and NaVi. I'm sure they'd love to take away as many of these saved rifles as they can, but...
I mean, it's a risk, but it's a terrifying sound cue to be hearing when you're already expecting something big.
And it looked like Gambit were very hesitant to rotate because the util landed.
Bit contending with NaFi, and he's so good, his Bit.
17 for him.
Yeah. Loved learning a little bit more about the NaVi higher-ups decision-making regarding Bit ahead of this game. Hobbit, so much to do. Does catch Perfecto's back turn, but now they're hunting, and it's another for Hobbit, trying to keep Gambit in it. Simple, not having any of it, charging into the site, trying to bait the shot, get any info he can, and Inters has pulled the trigger, they know. Util raining in now. And spotting towards that graffiti, the AWP is present.
Bomb's loose, 10 seconds.
They do need to plant, and Inters is doing everything. Look at the move. Such a transfer, there's no time left. Simple, 3 seconds. Keep hold to what you can. Scavenge what else may lie. It's Gambit 6th and Hobbit stepping up in a very big way. Shadow. NaFi a little late to pull the trigger. It's going to fall to Axile. NaFi, I thought he'd play safe. He gives them the fight. Axile really is keeping Gambit's head above water at times. He is going to get cleared, and Bit still finding shots. He had a bit of a mess with the spray there.
Bomb's still heading towards B. Big problems.
That's where they lie. And Hobbit, he was so good last time, and he does it again. NaVi issues now as the bomb just about makes it around the corner. He's being hunted. Perfecto 2-8. 1 HP. It does 1 damage. 1 damage, and now the bomb is loose. 25 seconds. Good luck. Have fun, Bit. Very hard angle to try and clear. Baits the AWP shot, sure. Molly, yes, but Hobbit with 4. And every time it looks like NaVi are knocking on the door of 15, it's Gambit's Hobbit. They're coming. Axile confirms it, and Simple's posted up for that AWP to clear. Molly, what's Axile supposed to do? Burnt to a crisp. Shiro does connect, and into Simple. Down he goes. The site surely wide open. It's only NaFi with that FAMAS. They're flooding towards long. The rotate's on its way. These next duels determine everything. And it's quick from Boomich. He's on for 2 already. Even recovering an AWP, the smoke's locking out the contest from Inters.
The bomb.
Oh, and he's spotted as it fades. Boomich has done it all for NaVi. The bomb needs to go down, and it does. Keeping it much more simple, and even Boomich posted up on his retreat. He's got no way out.
You ain't going anywhere, mate.
Simple's just trying to wallbang you. Oh, it's horrible. And he clears him. There we have it. NaVi take 15 and are running towards a 1-0 lead in a best-of-5 final. Simple has taken a lot of liberties here. Standing on top of the bomb box, calls it all clear. Shiro getting run down. Simple wants to finish the job, and he will. Lovely control. NaFi is ahead of the pack. He'd love that frag, and he does find it. Simple gone. Maybe Hobbit could make something out of this. If Electronic does peek in, that's a quick one for Hobbit. He can't find it. There you have it. 16-7, and they love that. Gambit's pick, and it's snatched by NaVi. We'll see you at the analyst desk. And then up next, smoke towards the CT. Axal not going to fall too foul. Bit's actually gone and taken CT. Now the rotate's awkward as hell. It's just NaVi, Shiro, and Axal up against the world, and now Axal puts his name in the feed first. NaVi, and it looks like he'll be caught. He should have been. Bit struggles. Electronic takes long, and it's a weird change of the guard because now the site is lost, the bomb is down. They have the kit, thankfully, that NaVi has lived on.
His flashes are going to be integral here. 2 players coming up cat. There's the first.
Oh, they want to fight. They need a fight. The USP is a much better weapon for this job. It does need the fresh clip. He is being swung upon, and now his shots missed. Time is of the essence for Gambit. Good find. Boomich shutting down the CT component. Just these two now, and they do move into the site nicely. Quick find from Inters. Kit is recoverable, and they just run him down, using their number advantage, and they will take the round. Straight out, who's there to be tested? They've got Util in their hands, so they'll be flashing as he peeks. That's the end of Boomich. Hero AK sat down, but Electronic immediately responds. Okay, the fights are going to keep going. Playing hot potato with the AK. Simple with a chance, a big chance, but Hobbit denies. And Navi's force has fallen flat here. Perfecto looking to recover. That AK's touched 3 different players' hands here, and now with Bit combined, they're getting into it. 2v2. Bomb completely disconnected from the fray. An odd smoke in play as well. Trying to contest it at least a little bit. Throwing that bomb across, the nade does chunk NaVi. They've mollied the default. They're not in a rush, but the swing on the flash is great. Bit does not know he's being closed in on. He does now. Perfecto peeking on the car. Is punished for it. NaVi does damage. A dink, no less. Needs to just spam him. And he does find it, but Bit's there to return fire. Okay, NaVi can count on Bit when they need him most.
Pincer. Oh, looking even better now as Electronic will take down Inters. Pressure on short. Hobbit.
Oh, you brave boy. Knocks down Shiro with a lovely and masterful spray. Simple with the one tap.
See you later, Hobbit.
And Hobbit just hoping and praying he can contend with one. Not to be. There you have a clean NaVi take.
They've really come to play today. That game against Heroic yesterday, I think, that really it tested them. Just the amount of eco wins that we're seeing from both teams, the crazy Counter-Strike.
They're coming for Inters. They're already out on the lurk smoke. He could drop in, can't quite get his boots back on the ground. Hobbit does try and trifle with that mid take. It was a 2-pronged assault. NaVi, nasty spot of limbo here in the smoke. And stared at, sprayed at by Perfecto. Right now for Gambit, they have maybe a timeout time?
I would think so, right? There's not a lot of cash here to go for a rebuy. They probably should, considering the AWP is saved. Is Electronic just going to park the bus
He's not
here?
gonna look.
He's having a look.
Oh, he does. Every single potential threat. Axal so blind. He'd love to unload that M4 mag. He gets no chance at all. Can't even put his crosshair on the body as NaVi just burst into that site through short.
Oh, they know where the AWP is now. Hunt might start here. Shiro's shot onto Boomich. Signal is over towards the B site. Electronic already starting to look in if he can get past Hobbit.
Oh, good chance on that CZ. Good chance as Electronic does just take a second, catch his breath, find his feet. Shiro, oh, he's been spotted. Electronic calls out. He sounds the war horn. And the Riders of Rohan are on their way.
Oh, look at this util just for the hunt here. They don't want him to hold onto this AWP at all.
I mean, he's got peanuts in his bank account. And that'll do. Good shutdown. Who takes contact? It must be simple, right?
A run boost, a molly, a flash, something.
A dry peek, but they do immediately pre-fire his corner. He's begging for help. Axal can't, and Shiro's gone now for the cross. Dumping their util indicates CT as an angle to clear. One smoke and a jump is their approach, and they are across. This is going to be real troublesome now for Gambit. Losing Axile as well. Hobbit, so much damage into the smoke. It's Electronic who's now wounded, but tough decision to make now. He's lost Inters as well. Hobbit's just going to have to get the hell out of there, trying to find a safe exit, and does. NaVi, they are a potent threat today.
Another rough start here for Gambit. Axel and Shiro, the stars of the show, 5 kills combined.
And Shiro can't afford to not connect on this first click. Oh no, another one. Feeling the burn now. Molotov behind him. He re-peeks straight into Simple. That's another fire frag from Hobbit. Takes down Electronic. Now to plant on B. Simple with a 1v2. Certainly doable. Axon and Hobbit, though, gonna have to regroup. They don't even have a kit, Chad. Simple. He had so much time, and he's just opted to play backside bricks. He's only heard one advance, so still will be paranoid about that tunnel's position. There's a good chance if they swing from door and window at the same time, Simple's just going to get overwhelmed here. Tucked in, ready for Axel. The trade's not there, and now he's dancing with him. 10-second defuse, it doesn't even matter. Simple with 4 in the round and a very nonchalant 1v2.
Okay, well, he's won a few of those in his time here, but this is ridiculous now. Gambit are being destroyed.
What is going on in mid? Looks favorable to NaVi. Electronic does have his head on a swivel, but blocked him. And Electronic very quick. Problem for Hobbit. He has to fill the gap. And they're coming into Inter's domain. He does deal with the first. And Perfecto caught again. Great play here from Gambit. Simple to try and open up the site. The molly may force him up, and a missed shot. He's so blind, though. And Electronic and Simple are starting to warm up and whir up that engine. Shiro recovering the M4 to try and trifle with it. Electronic's actually going hunting for Axile.
Oh, the
another
mouse.
jump!
Oh.
The mouse squeal. That's the second time we've seen it in 2 maps.
Yeah.
And Simple pulls NaVi back into it. My God.
The audacity of this guy to have his hand off the mouse this close to long.
The corner we saw JM utilize to close things out a while ago. Just enough to hide the majority of your body. And there's the first. More to come. Looks great from Hobbit's Deagle. There's a lot of action unfolding, and it's all NaVi onto Gambit. Nothing left for Shiro to do. 11, folks. 11.
Integrate bit even more so, and here he is. Speak of the devil.
He's gonna have to be patient. NaVi hard clear, finds him. It's a big find. Electronic can equalize those. He's already just
Here they
charging
come.
straight towards him. Great find again from NaVi. 2 on the AWP. Simple and Boomich, though. And Boomich is well into the site. He's passed NaVi through the smoke. It's not easy for the AWP to take back that space now. He has got a molly for the plant.
Surely they don't lose this one.
They can't. 2v4 Gambit. Just looking to pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and post a competitive 11-4 half. Boomich and Simple to deny it. Kept at bay by the utility. The first fight is won by Boomich, no less. They're cutting them down. They've lost Simple, and they lose the round as well. And Gambit, a compulsory conversion. And dropping into CT, no less. It's Boomich trying to test NaVi, and he does put one in the board. And NaVi actually just keeping him at bay. Shiro struggling to hit his shots. 2, though, provided again, this time from NaVi's AWP. Simple's posted up now, and there's plenty of time on that clock. CT starting to reshape. Smoke will fade. They're right there in the open, ready for NaVi's re-peak. Shiro's there, and Inter's even chips in for another. Simple and Perfecto. We'll give it everything she's got. Need a duel, and it's NaVi with more. Nice shooting from Simple. 2 close quarters. He controls the spray. There's 2 more to find, and I start to believe every time this man starts clicking his mouse. Good grief. And now to a late long. Axel's not there. Not in his usual capacity, at least.
They're
He's
stuck.
starting. And Simple's already waiting. That's an easy find. Just on the jump. Shiro's got 2 different angles of assault now to contend with. And they're going to find him with ease. NaVi sailing towards a 12th here. Hobbit, always good for 1 or 2. Oh, and a chance onto the bomb plant, but it's down all the same. Inter's not a name we've said too much of on that B site. Forced into rotate into lost sites more often than not here in the NaVi T side. Good control. T rounds, already 1-0 up in the semi-finals. We are running towards a 3rd map here. NaVi 12, Gambit 3. Well,
That's really not going to be good enough here, is
knowing
it?
Counter-Strike and its script, now they're about to post a full 10 in a row. And Hobbit starts us off right. Great find. Simple, no better to find. Surging straight now into A. Electronic already getting double dink. Nice find again. It's last time Axile on long. And the CT starting to regroup for a 3-man Xbox split. This is exactly what Shiro's waiting for.
Needs to hit a couple here.
Can't find that head cleanly, and Bit's already taken down Hobbit. They can isolate Shiro here, and he is losing life rapidly. No way they lose this. There's no way.
Still a flash for Perfecto here.
Threatening. Flashes Goose. Inter still has vision. NaVi communicates the cross. Boom is lurking to try and tap ahead. Good provision. Inter's a lot of scrutiny, but time is ticked and the round will be his. NaVi just putting them on their toes here, and I think Shiro's going to really start feeling the frustrations of this final.
Oh. Extra $300 there for Boomich on the way out the door, but the much-needed pistol for Gambit, and of the 4 rounds they have, may even swing him out to spawn here.
There's no warp posted up. It's a good shot for this first fight. Simple's on his way, though, and they've managed to force him off the line. Here we go. Some space. Gambit stretching their legs. NaVi dropped a lot of util, but with the smoke down, they should be able to get that bomb down. 5v5 still. Contact coming. Bomb's on its way. NaVi's the one to relieve some pressure. Bit, however, stands strong. And it's a double long, double CT setup. Head on a swivel from Simple. Axile is potentially flanking long late. Could end up on short. We'll find out. And on the advance already, Hobbit deals with Perfecto. It's even trades right now, but the long play has come in. Axile's going to be putting a timer on Boomich's position here. It's only Boomich, but it's Axile to tidy things up. 3 on that flank. He certainly can. Recovered AK. Hobbit. Oh, they haven't checked him, and the trigger discipline is there. Enables Inters to go down first. Shiro's low. He can't really take that fight. 3 bullets. Hobbit's running to A, just leaving Shiro to deal with this. He's burning down to 15. Bit of an equalizer there from the Molotov cocktail. And now Hobbit essentially 1v3 for now. And now lost half of his health. Needs to find Electronic quickly and has. Contact from 2 different points. Shiro is there in support. He needs to take down Bit and has. Here we go. Gambit dealing with the partial bite was such a threat. And Perfecto's got a shot. He can't beat the AWP, can he?
It's not planted for Shiro.
It's not planted for Shiro, but he doesn't know it. And Perfecto, he's walking into the line, will take the AK instead. And just as he looks away, Shiro strikes incredibly close. NaVi's partial bite, incredibly threatening. NaVi's here to stop this Xbox push, but he could get caught out, and he is looking the wrong way. Now an AK falls into enemy hands. They know Simple's on the site, and he's missed his first. Bit and Simple, oh, combining perfectly here. Chances starting to dwindle, just taken away one by one.
Might want to save this, 25 seconds left.
And Axile's in T-spawn, he may as well.
That was just completely stalled on out, and I don't even know that NaVi had to do too much. Shiro's heard that nade. Really would like to walk away with this AWP. I know the money is there, but... Boomich goes down. Electronic doesn't even get a chance to punish either. Axile. That's where he started the round. He'll finish towards T-spawn. And they'll walk away with their saved weapons, but that's a great round for NaVi to win. And
CT Molly will deter. There's a lot of contact about to come through short here, and well, it's Boomich to deliver. Double kill. Gambit shattered as they swing into short. And there was 3 players there. You know, Boomich has done it all, but Electronic and Simple were there in support. There was no way they were leaving without some bloodshed. And now walking into Perfecto's domain, Simple in support. It's Axile with something. A glimmer of hope starts to form as they start to isolate Bit. Shiro can corral them towards the tunnels area and flank should he desire. Oh, but Inters is gone. Bit lone defense is working wonderfully, and all of the frags come in. You can rely on Bit. Solo B, double kill to stop anything from spiraling out of control. All right, they're on their way. Turning the flash and can't make the shot happen. Simple's forced to play retake now, just by a Galil of Hobbit. And now Shiro's AWP fills the feed for one as well. That was Perfecto's cross mid. Boomich steps into the line of fire, and now a double disadvantage for NaVi. Electronic keeps the NaVi ship afloat, but they are already starting to maneuver out of this one. So many resources they'd be losing. And then misses his shot. There's that bolt, and they're 3 across. He knows he can't repeat. 3 different points of contact. When he does re-peek, he has to play for the retake. And just by Hobbit hitting a couple of shot bullets of that Galil.
Yeah, but they just start converting off some of this damage. Electronic flashed on in. He's going aggressive here, and that's an opening, a huge find. Hobbit's down. That's the change-up they're looking for, NaVi.
They're going to go for this no matter what. Boomich just steps into the spray, and now a 4-on-4. Short-lived advantage for NaVi. Extended again, this time Simple. Stopping Axal's space take, but there is a gap. A big opportunity if they could just get the smoke down, but no, Simple's not even posted up. He could just walk it. Perfecto's ready this time. Not going to be pantsed in the same respect. Oh, but Nafany even finding him on the sideline angle. They know Bit's the B player, and it's done enough to stop the first Nafany progression. Bit trying to deal with Inters. He has gotten across from the Simple hold. Closing in close. In fact, Simple brings the fight to them for the trade. Nice play. Shiro to come up clutch. Lurking in the smoke is Simple. He might be able to maneuver to find and isolate Electronic. Oh dear. He misses the shot, just whistles past the ear of Electronic, and 15 is finally found. Scary stuff. Flash to indicate presence. Pins are pulled and Boomich is gone. Simple, he's actually in a bit of a state of panic here. He's wide out in the open and he's so blind he doesn't even get to pull the trigger. Now Electronic to be the hero NaVi need to find 16.
I want to hide in the smoke.
Yeah, but they just come straight through. They weren't ready for him. Hobbit needs to return fire through the smoke. And he does find him eventually. A huge wave of pressure released, but it's not done yet. Perfecto pushing through, considered it, now blind. Hobbit can come through and take more space away. The bomb planted safe. NaVi's chances start to dwindle. Perfecto claws him back as Hobbit's aggression's been punished there. Tried to mantle on the boost, and now Shiro's gone too.
Not
one
like
frag.
this.
One single frag separates them now, and it's Inters to try and come up clutch. The first is found. He just can't seem to keep it. And Bit will shut them down. 2-0 in the best of 5. NaVi, they came to play, and they've got a point to prove. Points to be made at the analyst desk next.
3 players over towards Ivy early as they're trying to activate Simple, giving an opportunity to look for kills. He's just surging on over to find these frags. Simple is hungry to fight.
Ooh, baby. Axal's close, and there goes the bomb. He's already found the head he desired. Don't we all?
Simple's just gone down there from Hobbit's pick, and now this one's starting to get dicey. Nafany tagged on up. Chaos ensuing.
Yeah, Inter's in a spot of bother off the flash. Boomich gets vision, but quickly deleted. In fact, not done yet. Chance for Electronic for both. It was such a quick shot onto Shiro. He doesn't have armor, but it doesn't matter when he's hitting shots like that. The bomb's with him. Perfecto to back him up. P250 found. That does level the odds just a little bit for some of those longer engagements. Perfecto trying to combine, but that was the peak, and it's been punished. There's Inters connecting with his 3rd frag, and him and Hobbit combined are all they need. 5 frags between the 2 of them. Completely nullify that smoke. The nade will chip away at him, and expecting the swing. Bit's taken down Ivy, and here comes the P90 flying up the ladder. It has drawn blood. Hobbit's caught 1, but these pistols are still quite pesky. Bit's recovered that Galil from Ivy, and now from behind, Electronic, so many opportunities. All of them squandered. Bit doesn't have the health for this, and Shiro will remove what little remained. Does a single flash pull Simple off the line? The answer's no. And there's a dry peek. Axal's met the AWP. Electronic readies himself for the cross to sight. And Inters, still traded, but found at least one of those B defenders. 30-second mark. Don't forget, Hobbit really has been taken out of this round by that dink from Boomich.
They fully rotated. The bomb can still go back out pop here.
Yeah, but Perfecto is already thinking about that, and headshot angle cleared. Hobbit's made it to the bomb train. 20 seconds just by cutting this noise. Look what it's pulled. The CT's out. Hobbit trying to be the worm. And he does peek into Bit, does some damage. Shiro, 10 seconds. That bomb plant is just not going to happen at this rate. And Perfecto's there. Potential knife denied. Distance himself, and fresh load of bullets does start to hail onto Gambit. Hobbit just caught on that blue train elevation. Smoking the backtrack side, Axal's going to walk straight into Perfecto, and Axal does what Axal does best. That bomb plant likely to be contested, whether it's Pop Dog or here on the boost. Boomich a third. Great shot out of him, and there's more to come. Oh my god, he could ace them. Boomich, 4 frags. He came into this round with 1. He leaves with 5. Now the Ivy util's dropped. He will want to fall away from this. He's even perfectly smoked off the pop at the 30-second mark. Here comes NaVi. Boomich readies himself for action. There it comes. Looks like 2 frags for NaVi already and a third put on the board as well. Bit just using that bomb train. Hobbit was smoked off and the tag. Bit lives on. They can't finish the job with the pistol. Shiro again meets his maker in the form of Bit. No time for Hobbit to work any sort of magic here. The bomb disconnected from him. Might have to just hide in plain sight. Gets his Predator armor on.
Counter-terrorists win.
Electronic could be flashed off, but he's actually playing anti. Tucked in now. Trying to drop the nade as they advance. Molly to stop the default plant. And losing Simple puts it all onto him. Just the one is all they can report. Favoring Gambit now as they have got the sight. The flames will fade. And quickly losing another. It's Bit again, just taking that first contact. Shiro trying to use that smoke to his advantage, but he walks straight into the Perfecto spray. Enters the secret weapon. Gonna have to do something here alongside Axile. They are both contesting from 1 low, 1 high. Bit can take that duel. It favors that AUG. How quick will Axile adjust? Quick enough. Inters can flank it. Timing is everything. Backs are turned and Perfecto just can't check his corners. Just Boomich, and they do take the contact as he drops the smoke. A close call, but 4-4. Gambit, successful take of the inner sight.
The Perfecto AWP.
They're closing gaps, yeah, and a team flash as well, just making his life harder. They're closing a lot of room. Contact found, he wasn't far off, could have been the collab. Now Bit, dicing with that Mag 10, going down. Electronic is ahead of the lines though. Shiro was not ready for that. He can come alive here for the clutch. Axile's low. Nade puts Hobbit in the same state. And already losing another body. Double smoke, it costs him his life. They can hold it. He fakes it, draws NaVi into the fight, a one-on-one that certainly does favor Electronic. He dunked him with the nade earlier, and now he's holding it. Hobbit needs to call the bluff. The spray's a bit late, and there comes the ninja right under his nose. Hobbit has it stolen from him. Pros don't fake. Heard it here first.
Back towards B very quickly. 4 of them fast. Axile just selling a bit of a fake out here.
Yeah, but Electronic thinks better of the incendiary. Now they can walk through,
Coming
they can walk
ramp.
in, he's blind. So much space now for Gambit. Simple does catch one. Bomb not down, util being dumped to try and give a bit of area to play around, and play they will. 2 more NaVi members are down. It looks like Perfecto's just going to try and keep hold of that AWP. He's scarpering off to the safety of the pigeons. Oh, backs are turned. He even spots Perfecto. He's not going to be able to keep hold of this AWP unless he defends his honor. NaVi takes it all away from them. And that's a big win. That's a win within the win. For this fight on Pop. Oh, no, they know. NaVi's being walked in on and doesn't get to see his enemy before it strikes. Boomich makes it 4-on-4 and working now with the AK, but as it fades, nutmeg by Inters. So many players from Gambit in that main position. Bit on Sandwich there. He is hot property. They want him bad. Molyam out of position. Shiro has an opportunity that he does not let get away. Hobbit taking some real space. Can you really expect him to? He knows it's all possible. They haven't had anyone here. Oh, great find. He's beating him to the punch. And now, just by existing, just by surviving, he's delayed it a little bit. The nade on towards the Inter's peak. It's a little short of the mark. The flank coming in again from Simple. Inters hasn't considered this. He's there. Ooh, a chance. Simple takes him, and Axile caught from the flank as well.
Have to sit it, Shiro.
Where is he? From the Z. They have faked it out. So an opportunity presents itself. This was supposed to be NaVi's round, and Electronic ensures it is. Right down to the 1v1.
The AWP will be back out for both Shiro and Simple. NaVi out main, very fast.
Super What is that from a spray? NaVi takes the head off a bit, and he's not done yet. Perfecto's added to the naughty list. Boomich close only for a moment. Now Simple does have to be the hero. Already 2 to his name, a third no-scope, too tall of an order. They're running out of options. Electronic did so much for NaVi in the 13th. Now it's a 1v3 in the 14th, and the bomb's already going down. Axile's caught him on the peak. And an 8th for Gambit. They respond immediately to NaVi posting another CT round. Anthony with the opener, Axel with the close. Here we go. Oh, the same fight. This time Hobbit using that spawn and gets away with murder. The scout, not the perfect weapon for that job. Electronic is going to have to take some initiative and space here, and he's already got a good advantage. Anthony in that pop dog position confirms 2 players are out on that A site. Using that smoke to get out, and Simple's looking a bit flustered here. The chances really dwindling now.
Oh.
Hello? Blocking each other, but Anthony solves the puzzle. And now it's Bit. So many targets, good chance though. It's 1v1s and it's nearly 3. That Deagle, just a goddamn axe, chopping away at the competition. Simple was so low from that barrage of nades. The read of the game, just to tuck in on Anthony's info jiggle. He's actually got info on 2 of them now. He knows there's 1 green, 1 pop, and just like that, 9 is found. All right, solid haul on the half. Gambit looking to make a grand final out of this. Slow reaction out of Gambit.
Oh
my God, Shiro loses all of his health. Working with just 2. It's Axel now, however, with a headshot. These Glocks are struggling. Picked apart at. That's the precision we want to see. Glock's taking long range fights. It does not work well. Poor Bit, just still on the default plant. He's got 4 bloody targets pushing in from every angle, every jiggle a threat, but so is he. And now with Electronic, they're hitting the shots. The time favors Electronic. If he could just stop that defuse, Kit's been picked up. If he can find Hobbit, he wins the round. Back of the head, it's a slippery target. Oh no, bullets! Gambit take the pistol.
Oh, whoa, no. Right there, that was Electronics to win. Oh,
look at this. I mean, he isolated the angle so well. Like, it was really hard for the, who's it, NaVi to help?
Yeah, NaVi was so low as well.
Oh, yeah. I'm already into it. Sorry, we were oozing over that one. It's already a very aggressive Electronic push. Look at him go.
Needs to find something, though. He's already low.
Yeah, NaVi on E-Box. Caught out by Boomich. NaVi have turned up the speed here. Speed, violence, momentum, and just a little bit of disrespect thrown in there. Bomb's already going down. Shiro blinked and he's wondering where it all went wrong. A 2 versus 4 established right out of the gates. This is better. It was working for Gambit as well at times. We saw a lot of their T success starting with that early contact of either connector, that E-box cross, or even the push sandwich. So already up sandwich. Swinging into a scout of all things, so he will be tagged by that warning shot. And it's Hobbit to catch the first. Quick exchange, so much chaos for NaVi here on the site. They've managed to get the smokes down and get the bomb as well as the frags required. No resistance. Shiro's on green. NaVi tries his luck. Meets Simple with the AK, and yeah, Shiro's got nothing left to contribute either. This could tie things right up. Exile. Ooh, very quick to the draw on Simple, but good luck, have fun. Double peak, double troubled. Couldn't quite put it onto Boomich. And swung on to finish. All right, catch my breath. So he's got a bit of a limp about him. And now with backs turned, another frag provided. Inters delivers. And Axel can perhaps catch Bit in that pop dog position. Very sharp find from the M4.
There's no utility for this retake. No kit either.
2 of them have to come down pop, dude. They haven't got time to walk all the way to main.
Totem drop?
Yeah. And he can't find anything. Great play from Gambit. 2 remain for NaVi. Bomb ticking. Simple. Multiple angles to be responsible for. He looked away from Shiro, and he strikes, saving the hide of Inters as well. No, it's NaVi that's pushing in instead. He's holding it. The contest from Electronics just not coming through. He's trying to call the bluff. They're going for a 10-seconder here. If Shiro... Oh, he's knocked him off!
He's done it!
He just wins the round right here and now! Electronic in the last second. Shiro so lackadaisical. Just moving around. Felt like the round was theirs. Electronic silent. Doesn't make a peep. Counts to 9 in his head.
I hope this is the NaVi we get to see going forward for the rest of 2021.
I hope this is the NaVi that has a very real shot at giving Simple the trophy at the major that he deserves. Not a single major trophy in the cabinet of the world's best player. A generational talent such as Simple, and now Shiro kicking up a fuss. Found though by Perfecto. It's Hobbit that keeps things level. Gambit are making a round out of this. Threatening always. NaVi's got a flank.
No
Bit's
one's
not looking. He does check it though. Bit so alert. Quick glance.
to hit the deck any second. Utility in exchange from Gambit to slow this one down, but Perfecto's ahead.
Oh, just as the smoke pops, this is a really nice gap. I don't think Axar's accounting for this. Oh, he's clearing him. Perfecto finds it though, and that's a double entry now for NaVi. What's Shiro supposed to do? A missed shot. NaVi not. Does take boomich out of the equation, but what is happening to poor Shiro? Simple's to peek off the flash. Has to tuck in. They're isolating him completely. A Hail Mary. No scope. How is he still alive? He gets away with something, perhaps enough. Barrel. He knows where they both are. Hobbit looking to come up clutch now, looking for the equalizer. Simple. He has been spotted. A slight advantage. He peeks into the AWP. Hobbit keeps Gambit's dreams of a grand final under wraps.
Will we see a change up of play? Bits out this time.
Go on, my son. Flashed blind as a bat, tucked in. No follow-up incendiary. Nade short as well, and oh dear, sitting duck was Axar. Now the double trade return. Man advantage. boomich trying to fill the shoes of his fallen comrade here. Oh, and this is prime. This is AKV Famas here. Intus does go for a very wide swing. boomich doing a lot for NaVi here. Denies it the info with that smoke, anticipating that pesky UMP to still be up close.
Perfecto might walk through this, you know. Oh, he's using it to go backtracks. He's just facilitated this, and he's found another. Shiro's down.
Yeah, and he's going to finally be met by NaVi, but Perfecto, this is an element of surprise. NaVi was just not accounting for it.
Top it again.
You can't back-to-back 1v2 in a grand final, can you? He's got flash bong, cheeky incendiary. Simple is biding his time. I think this hesitance could come back to haunt him, you know.
Hobbit's coming. Hobbit's coming.
Oh, those sound cues, dude. Oh, such a graceful
Simple's
descent.
not looking.
Simple's not looking, and Hobbit's on to his usual antics. A real chance. Perfecto denies. Saving NaVi. A lot of impact frags in that 8. And a tactical crouch for good measure.
Interestingly enough, Simple has given boomich the AWP. They're all on full health.
Hobbit catches that backtrack development.
They rotated B off of that.
They did, and now the site's wide open for business. Axile can play spoiler, and he has. Takes down 2. 18 seconds, and Shiro is on that bomb train now. It is a scout. Don't be lulled into any false sense of security. Hobbit's doing it again. The last is coming in. Is he expecting it? He's not, and boomich can get that bomb down. Hobbit's going to have it confirmed now. Shiro and Hobbit. boomich to come up clutch. A flash perhaps for his reposition. He'd love to get back up there. Still going for the fights. One elevated. Shiro's missed his shot as well. boomich now really under the thumb. Needs one of these two. Needs one of these two right here, right now. They're just grouped up so perfectly. He can't seem to separate them. Would take a Hail Mary, no scope, and Hobbit's got it in the bag. Gambit overcome another double entry from NaVi. A lot more before that conversation returns, and baited by the jump. Shiro loses out to Simple again. Axile will have to do a lot here. I don't think he was willing to fight in front of that smoke. Bits even got one in store for us as well from the top of Pop. Do they just go? Wait for it to fade and then just go? There's 3 of them. This side of the map, Electronic catching Intus as he tried to fill the gap. Now he can run rampant. Another double entry frag for NaVi. Surely the 3v5 won't come through again. Oh, he nearly got the 2. And that's the end of NaVi as well. NaVi finally break their silence. It was a short-lived success. When they cut noise, in their mind, they're visualizing Brown Hall's walks. And in reality, it's always Ivy lurks.
Yeah, so much through Ivy this game. NaVi's going to try here. He's grabbed one, needs a lot more though.
Oh my God, he's got an opportunity. Does take a chunk out of Electronic. Bomb down with 10 seconds to spare. I'm never one to write out Gambit, but this sentence looks like it's not got much left. Walking straight into Hobbit. Here's the punish. 2 frags and AK delivered right to his doorstep.
Simple's gone down as well.
And he has. That's plenty to be recovered. How many can be?
Alex, we have a Mac 10 on Perfecto here. We might just see a B rush, or maybe just something fast out of main here. The switch up, it's perfect right now. They've been conditioning Ivy this entire game.
You're
4
right.
players very quick through box holes. If this is the B finish on the rush, this is nasty.
NaVi ahead of the flames. He's not ready. Intis has still got his knife out. The nade does something, but Perfecto wants everything. One body drops. Gambit losing a grand final in a 3-0 fashion, unheard of. We saw it go all the way before. And NaVi, with the bomb going down now on this B site, the change-up of pace, just as Chad highlighted. It's really leaving a mark. Their chances dwindle now with every passing second. Boomich taking even more space away from them. Util from Nafany gonna have to try and set him up. He's still paranoid about a potential flank. The whole NaVi squad is here. And another one comes in. Hobbit trying his luck, and 2 in the feed. A slight glimmer of hope. Smokes and kits on Hobbit. If they could just force Electronic off this, but he says no. And another frag available, closing the gap. Someone needs to be defusing, and defusing now. The smoke is there. They're on it. The kit's been recovered. They could actually, no, Nafany falls and NaVi. That's exactly what they wanted. They'll take it 3-0. A new NaVi, no doubt. DreamHack Masters champions.
The days have been brighter. I felt less alone. But I am a fighter, so I am never letting go. I'm playing with fire. I'm getting so cold. Got so much desire, so I am never letting go. The days have been brighter. I felt less alone. But I am a fighter, so I am never letting go. I'm playing with fire. I'm getting so cold. Got so much desire.